Hey guys, so today we're gonna do an unboxing of this Orbit Hose Faucet timer. So this one got it from Home Depot, and this one is a timer that you can put two hose, so two zones. That means you can water two different parts of your lawn or like your garden. So you don't need, you know, uh, the so you don't need like reduced pressure, because if you have only one and then you divide into two for different parts of your lawn, then it's gonna be reduced pressure, so you don't have enough pressure uh, to water your lawn. So it will function one at a time, so you will have enough pressure to water enough coverage of your lawn. So you might have seen another version of Orbit. It looks green. It has two as well, and this one is copper on the top. It's not plastic like this. Those have pretty good rating too. So as you can see, this one, it says turn your hose faucet into a programmable sprinkler system in minutes. It has 7-year warranty, manufacturer warranty. It says conserve water, prevent overwatering. And on the back, I tried to open it up, but not yet. I thought I gonna do this video first. So interval programming, so you can set to water every hour up to every seventh day. Manual bypass for easy faucet use. Days of the week programming. 3 independent start times, water from 1 to 360 minutes, 1 to 7 day rain delay. So that means if it rains, it's not gonna water, so it's gonna save you water. And it says here, when expecting freezing temperatures, timer should be removed from the hose bib to avoid potential freeze damage. Okay, so during winter, just make sure to take it out, put in your garage, store it until the next spring for outdoor cold water use only, so no hot water. Okay, and it doesn't come with, so you need two AAA batteries, that's not included. And yeah, this one is the Orbit. The model is you might see in here, that might have been, the model is 56544. It's maximum operating pressure 100 psi for outdoor use with cold water only. Do not operate at temperatures exceeding 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Keep from freezing. Do not mix old and new batteries. Do not mix alkaline, standard, carbon, zinc, or rechargeable nickel cadmium batteries. Okay, so let's open this up, and we're gonna show you how to water the grass, like this picture right here. I'm gonna have two hoses coming out of this, and then we're gonna program it to water, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and every day for just 20 minutes each time. And it's gonna make your grass look green, because during the summer it's pretty hot, and if you don't water it, it's gonna die. The way you open this, it's pretty tricky, so you just probably cut the top right here. You see there's a line right here, but I just open it up, and what you do is, yeah, so the plastic is was in between those cardboard, and so now we got it free, and that's how we get it out. And ta-da, it's pretty big. Look at the size of my hand. Yeah, but it's pretty light. And you have a manual here that you can take a look how to program this, and I'm gonna take a look at that and show you guys how to program this, since it has auto, off, how often, how long, start time, set clock, and I'm gonna add 2 batteries in this. Right guys, so we got this, and what we need to do first is to put the batteries on. So make sure you have batteries. It's not provided. Just press on these 2 clips and then take it out, and the batteries are on this side right here, and you're gonna use 2 new batteries to put it in. So make sure it's clipped in firmly. Oh, right, so we got the smaller batteries. Make sure it's AAA, and it clips perfectly like this inside. Okay, and then we're gonna put it back in here. Yeah, so you want to face this back down there. See, so make sure water doesn't go in. This is a circuit. Okay, like that. And then we're gonna remove the sticker. Remove before use. Okay, so it's off right now. Then let's program this. So what I want to do is want to go to auto, right? And then that's auto means the timer waters according to your customized schedule, and before it waters to your customized schedule, you might want to set the clock, start time, how long and how often, and we're gonna do that. Let's start with the set clock. Just move the dial like this. You're gonna set the clock. So right now it's 1:55, so PM, and so to increase the hours, just press the plus button here and gonna hold down. It's gonna move faster, and it's 1:56. Okay, and today is Monday, so I'm gonna use the play button, the arrow button right here, to move. And to move, so once it's selected right here, you want to press the plus button, okay, to move to the Monday right here. And if you want to save, just move the dial and it's gonna save, and then you move it back. See how it's saved. Now we're gonna do start time of schedule A, station 1. So station 1 is this one, right? And station 2 is this one. And if you want water different parts of the garden, you want to set, for example, I want to water 20 minutes here, then I'm gonna do another 20 minutes after this is done. So the start time will be 20 minutes from each other, station 1 and station 2. Okay, so to set the start time for the station, you want to press the arrow button right here. So I want to start, let's say, around 6 a.m. in the morning. Right. You can also set a different time. It doesn't have to be like this. And what this means station 1 and 2 will water one after the other. So it will not do both at the same time. We'll do one, and then how long you're gonna set right here. Once this is done, it's gonna start watering on the station 2. And to save this change, you want to move the dial, and once you move it back, it's still safe, right? You can see that. So you want to do how long. So as you can see, how long, station 1 is blinking. That means we are programming for how long is station 1's gonna water, which is this hose right here. And press the plus and minus button to set the time. So what you want to do is not to set the time, but set how long you want, from 1 to 360 minutes. I'm gonna do about 20 minutes. Okay, 15, Okay, let's do 15 minutes. And then you want to do station 2, you press the station button right here, and you're gonna do another 15 minutes for station 2. Okay, and then after that, just move the dial to save. Okay, see how you move it back, it's saved. Now we're gonna do for how often. Okay, so for how often, you can see the schedule A is selected, so we're gonna program just for the default select schedule A, and you want to say, so there's two options for how often right here. So option 1 is days of the week. You can select specific days you want to water. So, and the other option is you do interval. Interval, you mean it's you selecting an interval period you want to water. So for option 1, days of the week, you want to press the plus or minus button to move the cursor down. I'm gonna move, see how it's moving to Sunday right now, and this is the days of the week right here where you want to water. And if you want to toggle the day of the week, you want to press the minus button, right? If you want to select that day, you press plus. If you don't want, press minus. So if I want water every day, I'm gonna do this, right? And I'm gonna move to the other day right here. So once I selected that I want Monday, I want to move to Sunday, I want to move to Monday, press the arrow button right here, and press plus. I want that. Tuesday, Wednesday, this to move to the next day, this to select that day, this to deselect the day, move to the next day, press plus, select Saturday plus. You can do interval right here. So interval, if you don't want to press every day, you can do every 1 day or every 2 days, 1, 2, 3, depending on how often you want to water. So instead of pressing, every day, since you want every day, you might want to do interval 1 day. That might be faster. And next, we're gonna go to the rain delay. So with the rain delay, you want to go to auto. Off earlier was like to actually, not water at all. Auto right here. So auto, if you have rain delay, that means it's raining today, and you tell him to not water for a couple days, or it's raining for the whole week or 3 days, you might want to do auto, and then you select this. Okay, this is to not water for how many days you want. Hold on, I'm gonna do it again. Well, not water for 2-3 days. Okay, but for me right now it's sunny, so I'm gonna stick to just water. Okay, gonna move it back. Okay, so it's auto, and right now it's Monday, and that's it. That's all you do. And for manual watering, there are 2 ways to manual water. So the first option is if you want to manual water all station as programmed, and you don't want to interrupt like your schedule that you schedule, and you just want to manual water once like that. You want to turn the dial to auto. You want to press the manual button right here, and it says all, you see. So the timer will water all station as programmed. And if you want to manual water specific stations, you want to turn dial to auto, press the manual button, then press the station button. So manual button, press the station button. So station 1, how long you want to water, right? You can press the plus and minus to add minutes. Move to station 2. Okay, station 2, how long, right? And it's gonna manual water like that. So the screen will flash between clock and time remaining before automatic programming resumes. And so that's how you manual water. To stop manual watering, you just turn the dial to off and then turn it back to auto, and that's it. You all in auto mode. That means it's gonna water according to your customized schedule A, or B or C if you program the other schedules. And so right now we're gonna start testing this on a real grass, and we're gonna show you on a sprinkler how it works and if it's working well or not. Okay, so we're outside now, and you might want to close your water and remove the existing hose. We're gonna connect that hose to this automatic sprinkler faucet hose. Okay, so I'm gonna use this and put it in here, screw it up like this. It's pretty easy to close it, to screw it, because this is plastic, so it's easy. You might want to tighten it a little bit so it's not leaking water. Okay, and so what we're gonna do a manual timer for now, since I programmed them to water around 7:30 p.m. and the other one at 6 a.m. So I'm gonna use one hose on station A. Like that. Okay. It's not too tight. Make sure it's tight enough but not too tight or it's gonna break. And then I have another hose right here. That's for station B. It's really sunny outside, summer today, and the grass is dying, so that's why I bought this to help me water, so it's not requiring me to like keep track and then come out and water. This one doesn't go fully inside like that. Let's see if it's leaking actually after that. But this is plastic, it's not that good quality. Right, so I put it on station 1, station 2 hose, and this hose is station 1, and it's gonna go to the sprinkler. I'm gonna water this right here on this part of the grass right here. Station 2 will be right here, and so we're gonna put it over there, the sprinkler. I'm gonna grab the sprinkler, and we're gonna go to station 1, and might need some time to adjust. What I'm worried about is that it's you see, it's the hose is on the driveway, but you can still drive the car over and it won't affect the water. It just it will cut the water and the hose will be soft after, so don't worry if you have the hose across the driveway. In midway right here, so with this Melner, this is a good sprinkler. You can adjust right here. So the width of the water spray, this is narrow, this is wide, as you can see, and there's a timer on this. I'm gonna put it on manual on, since it's controlled by the other automatic sprinkler, and this is to regulate the oscillation of this sprinkler. And so my grass is dying, as you can see, and we're gonna see if it waters every day for like 10 minutes, if it's gonna help revive the grass. As you can see, it's gonna have to water all this part right here, and we're gonna pull that right here more. So okay. So for the other side, I'm gonna use a cheap sprinkler right here that I bought from Walmart for $5. I'm gonna put it right here to water the small area right here, and I'm gonna attach that to that other hose from station B. I'm gonna try to set a program just temporary to water in the next minute, and to see if the programming works and it's shifting from, you know, station 1, and then after that watering station 2, and if it works well or not. And let's go and see this. I'll tighten this. That black part where you can tighten this. Okay, this is oscillating sprinkler, very cheap. The other one was better, but I didn't need like a fancy one. I had another one on the backyard, but here's this one. I'm gonna run through the hose through this side right here, and you can see right here it's moving. Oops, sorry. And I put it right here. So we have both hooked up. I'm gonna show you this one right here and the other one right here. Now I'm gonna show you how to program just to test it. It's gonna be auto, manual, right? All. I'm gonna do oh, I didn't open this, so I'm gonna open this. So you open the water right here. It's gonna manual water for 10 minutes, and it's not leaking on any of the joints right here. So as you can see, it's watering manually right now, and I'm just calibrating the sprinkler so it's you know, not on the sidewalk, and it's sprinkling all the way up to here, up to driveway, and not over the driveway, so you're not gonna waste water, and it's not spraying way over to the neighbors too far. What I want to water is, you know, part of this grass and right here the flowers bed, and so it went way too far over there, so I'm gonna adjust to make it a little bit more on this side right now, and it's over watering on the sidewalk, so I'm gonna push it back a little bit, make it more narrow, and so it didn't water this way, it waters that side, and I'm gonna adjust this. You can see, gonna make it wider, and then narrow this, and I make more narrow so it doesn't water to the sidewalk right here. It's gonna water this side. I kind of notice a little bit less water pressure when I put the automatic sprinkler on versus hooking it up manually directly to the faucet. The water is more powerful. This one is a little bit less water, so that might be inconvenience if you're trying to cover more areas. Yeah. I'm gonna move more a little bit this side so it doesn't water that way too much. As you can see, it's not too bad on here. I want this to come way up here, but it's not, so I might move that sprinkler a little bit more on this side, and this side is dry still, so it takes a little bit of adjustment at first, but then after you get it right, you can just leave it and it's gonna water by itself automatically, and your grass will be green. That was my my problem, is to have, you know, green grass, and not during the summer, especially when it's hot. Yeah, it's water a little bit on this side right here, as you can see on the driveway. You don't want that. It's over watering on the driveway right here, and on that side right here too. Yeah, too much on the driveway right now. And so maybe that's because of the wind earlier. I might move back a little bit. Right there. So I have more. Yeah, a little bit more. So I don't overwater. Okay. And let's see this time. It's dry. Right here it's still dry. It doesn't reach the corner right here, and it's watering on the driveway. So I'm gonna move a little bit more. Maybe, you know, make it this narrow and move it down. I'm gonna do some adjustment. It's not watering this side. Barely touching. This is better than before. I think I need to move the sprinkler a little bit down and then stop the oscillation movement. Move it back a little bit. Move it back a little bit. Like this a little bit. And like this. And move it down a little bit. So there's water. It goes to the sidewalk now. It's gonna reach me. Pretty soon it's watering the house too. Yeah, it's just reaching here, which is great. But a lot of water that side on the sidewalk. I don't want that, so I'm gonna restrict this to move it, yeah, more narrow, more like this. Okay, I'm gonna do diagonal right here. Okay, let's see how it works. Come on. A lot on the sidewalk, but it's reaching here a little bit more now. Cool. So, but yeah, I don't want that to be on the sidewalk too much. It's wasting water. I'm gonna move that a little bit this way, like this. Okay, let's see. It's on the sidewalk, just barely. Still okay, but this part is dry, so diagonally it's not reaching. Alright, so as you can see, the other side right here is stopped, and then the other one is up. So we did station 1, then station 2. Alright guys, so I'm gonna show you how to do a manual here, just to test if the sprinkler is working. So we're gonna do a manual timer. So you on auto right here, you do manual, then it says all, so you're gonna water station 1, then when it finish it goes to station 2. Hold on, let's clear it. So you want to turn it off, just put it off. Then we're gonna do it again. Do manual, then set the timer. Hold on. So press timer, then station. It's gonna select how much time. We're gonna water this for 1 minute just to test, and then station 2 we're gonna do 1 minute as well. and just release it and it's gonna start automatically after this. You guys see that it's starting by itself. So after 1 minute, as you can see, this is watering, and then after 1 minute, the station 2, which is here, is gonna start by itself. And watch this, this is not on yet until this finish in 1 minute. Just to show you guys, you can put 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or how long, however you like, up to 360 minutes. And notice that it's not on yet. Okay, so it waters. So I had to adjust a lot of times to to the water, made adjustment to sprinkler so the water doesn't go out of range of what I want to water here. Okay, and that will start. You see that? So that stops, and this one starts by itself. It start watering, so I had to adjust some settings on the sprinkler to make the water wide enough just to cover this area of grass and doesn't come too far on the sidewalk. Sometimes you want to go on the sidewalk a little bit because otherwise it doesn't water the grass enough. So right now it's watering like this, and it's gonna stop by itself in 1 minute. You see how far it comes to here? I might want it to come a little bit more just to cover the bottom side of the grass. It's gonna stop by itself in 1 minute. Okay.